Hey Libras, how y'all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. First of all, a very happy birthday season to ya. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful birthday season. A quick announcement before I jump on in here. I am now over on Patreon where I'm doing channeled collective messages and animal energy readings and advice and just a lot of extra fun content. So if you so feel called, please join me over on Patreon. All of that information is in the box below. I'd be so excited and honored to see y'all over there. Okay, so let's get into your meditation. This was something else. So I wish I knew the name of the particular dinosaur that I saw come through in your meditation, but it was one of the plant eaters that was really big and had the really long neck. Can anyone help me out in the comments below? Super gentle giant type energy, and I saw the Libra collective as this dinosaur, and I heard the land before time, and I saw the dinosaur eating some leaves, and then I heard, and all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty back together again. And I saw all these broken eggshells, like a Humpty Dumpty imagery, and then I saw the Libra collective as the dinosaur go and make a nest out of these broken eggshells, lay down and go to sleep. And then I saw this, like a scene change, and I saw you guys having taken a good, long, deep nap, like the kind of nap where you wake up, where you're just like, what day is it? That's how deep and beautiful the nap was, right? And you wake up, and I see you heading down these stairs into this beautiful, it feels like the vibe of like a wooded cabin where it's snowing outside and the fire is going and it smells like clove and cinnamon because there's hot mulled apple cider on the stove, and you go down and all of your family and friends and loved ones are waiting for you, all curled up, tucked in nice and cozy on the couch downstairs, and there's blankets and cider and hot cocoa and warm hot bread and good food, and people are playing games, and you walk, it looked like a Norman Rockwell kind of deal, where you walked down and you saw everybody waiting for you and just greeting you so warmly. And then I saw you sit down on the couch. I said, hey, there's room, come sit down. Someone handed you a mug of cider, and I heard you say, I may not know what's next or where exactly I'm going, but I'm happy right now here where I am. Intense. Well, not intense in a bad way, intense in a beautiful way, but I want to just teleport right into that scene. It was beautiful. Give me a mug of cider, okay? But it felt like the broken aspects of Humpty Dumpty and the shells. It just felt like, maybe there are some aspects of your life or given circumstances, certainly over the course of this year, that have changed. Or not according to plan, or feel a bit, scattered, or like you're not exactly sure what the next steps are, or there's some unknown elements. But I found you just going, you know what, I don't know, so I'm just going to be here where I am and live in the unknown and embrace the unknown. And by doing so, you're waking up to this beautiful feeling of home being exactly where you are. Ooh, it feels so nice. It feels so nice. Let's see what your animal energy is for October. Did you see how that just went like... Okay, I'm so happy that you got this. This makes a lot of sense to me. So you got the beautiful owl. This equates to the 10 of Cups, which is really exciting to see. So 10 of Cups is about complete emotional fulfillment, happy times with family and friends. It's basically what I saw in your meditation. Except that it has more of a summer connotation because of the cups aspect. But this is just beautiful. I'm also obsessed that the owl is coming up for you, because the owl, it's just, Ted Andrews says this in his Animal Speaks book, where it's the owl sees just as clearly at night as it does in the day. There's some misconceptions that the owl can't really see that well in the day. It's just at nighttime. That's not true. The point is that they see at nighttime as if it were high noon. Right? So there's something about that, and this is really resonating with the making good with where you are. Remember when I said that I heard you guys say, I may not know where I'm going or what comes next, but I'm happy where I am in the here and now? That very much equates to the owl energy, because this is also about the unknown, right? Embracing it, inviting it in, those darker hours and darker elements, right? And going, hey, I can live here. I can be at home in this energy, because home is wherever I am, and there's always something to be grateful for. And this 10 of Cups energy coming up for your birthday season is beautiful. That is complete happiness, wish fulfillment, really good times. And there's a rainbow on that key in the traditional deck, a rainbow, which signifies happiness after some troubled times, right? So it's really beautiful here. Wow, Libra. This is really cool. I don't know if you could have gotten a better energy for your birthday season, honestly. Oh. Ooh, Libras. Libras. Came to play. You have 10 of Pentacles. We were just talking about 10 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles is everything that the 10 of Cups is, plus you have more money than you need to pay the bills. Right? 10 of Pentacles, this is inheritance, family, long-lasting influence. This castle ain't going nowhere, right? This is that tree of life, that familial tree. Remember when I saw family and friends waiting for you? Familiar tree bearing all of this fruit. This is taking me right to Harry Potter with that family tapestry of Sirius Blacks, where it's like all the family members hanging on the tapestry and holding its legacy. It may fray, but it still stands or hangs, as it were. This is just everything you could want emotionally, plus material abundance. This is so, so beautiful. Remember when I said that I heard you guys say, home is where I am and thus I'm happy? Then we have this big castle here. I think you're really clicking into the reality that the more you're grateful for what you already have, the more there is to be grateful for. Just think about this. You as this dinosaur, right? Which is very much about that land before time feeling of, if you think about it, the dinosaurs had that feeling of ancestry too, right? Because they were some of the first inhabitants that we know of on this earth plane, right? So we think about that. Making peace and making your bed with the broken pieces of maybe what didn't work out, or plans that got rearranged, or aspects of yourself that are different now than they were before, and like making peace with that, so much peace with that you fall asleep. That's how at peace you are. And then you wake up and you go downstairs and it's everything that you ever could want. Something to that for you. Then you have Temperance. Beautiful Sagittarius energy here. This is so beautiful. This is about balance. This is about reunions with people that you do know, but also people that you haven't met yet, that you connect with on a soul level. Like you feel like you've known them a lot longer than you actually have. But this is also about that inner peace that comes from self-care and balancing your needs on a day-to-day and really moment-to-moment basis, right? It's also about patience and compromise and calm. This is what living life in a fully balanced and fully realized way looks like. That's what Temperance is all about. It's also about setting yourself up for the future, right? Again, back to this 10 of Pentacles, right? What I'm doing now is coming from a place of such a high vibration of trust and faith and gratitude for where I am, that I know that the energy I am holding right now is going to set me up for my highest and best good moving forward. That's what this is. She's literally standing on a brick and stone. There's something about your future coming up here that feels like a beautiful foundation. And I also feel like some of you, it really came from a place of like allowance or surrender. It's like, I'm just gonna be grateful with what I have and trust that it's all gonna work out. And that's really beautiful. Wheel of Fortune. Libra, why is this an extra special birthday reading? And I love it for you. Wheel of Fortune. This is the wheel absolutely turning in your favor. This is that what goes up must come down, what goes down must come up. But at the end of the day, this is destiny moving with and for you. And I love that it's coming as a 10 on the back end. You have two major arcanas here, which speak of destined and fated events, right? So you have this coming on the back end of Temperance. But let's just storyboard this, because this is really stunning. Let's just storyboard this. Ooh, 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 ooh. You're finding abundance from a place of gratitude and acknowledging what is working over what is not working, making peace with that. So much peace with that it lulls you into a deep sleep, and you find that on the other side of that, acceptance is everything you could ever want, and the ones who really matter and the things that truly matter outside of the noise, okay? Then you have the Temperance, which is about a balanced way of thinking, self-care, reunions, really truly feeling good about where you are and where you're going. This allows you to be a vibrational match to the wheel turning in your favor and you attracting a lot of what you have accrued from an energetic standpoint, right? This is the dividends. This is the payback for being in gratitude. This is the wheel turning in your favor and you experiencing things coming through for you in a way that is unforeseen, right? I'm hearing a watch pot never boils. It's like you're not watching the pot, and so it's boiling over in a good way. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, really? The Fool. The Fool. Fresh, brand new start, a new chapter, taking a leap of faith. I'm really drawn to the dog here. Man and woman's best friend. The dove representing divine and eternal love and hope and faith, and that is what has led you to this brand new start. I want to point out the parallel between the Ten of Pentacles and really being set up for legacy and inheritance and future with the Fool. Remember what I said? You guys were coming down from the stairs in this beautiful like log cabin when it was snowing outside to all this warmth and happiness and people who you really care about and that care about you exactly as you are. Bedhead and all. Sleep crust still in your eyes. This Fool it's like waking up from a nap, starting this new cycle, and it's like you came down to experience this brand new reality. I love how this is lining up with your meditation. It's really, really beautiful. Really beautiful. All right, Temperance. Stop it right now, Two of Cups. What did I say about Temperance? That it was about soul reunions, some with people that you know and some that you haven't met yet, but you feel like you've known them a lot longer than you actually have. And then you have the Two of Cups, which is souls uniting and being as one. Stop. So this is absolutely romantic in nature, but it's not just romantic in nature. That's a misconception with the Two of Cups. It's not just romantic. This can also be with people, like I said, where it's not romantic, but you feel like your souls are just like, where have you been my whole life? When I'm around you, I feel seen. I feel like you get me. I feel like I don't have to over-explain myself. There is this huge, huge theme here of being around people that truly get you and appreciate you and that feel like home. Woo! She's got shivers. Feels like home. That's what it is. Feels like home. Also, the Temperance of the Balance and the 2 feet here, and then we have the 2 here as well, which is really cool. I'm getting a very particular message around Valentine's Day, oddly enough, because it's second month of the year. There's something about Valentine's Day. The Spirit wants to draw your attention to it. It's like they don't want to reveal exactly what it is, but there's something, and then the star here, which is Aquarius, which is within February. There's something about Valentine's Day. Leading up to it, something, it's like you either launch something new, like a business, or you're meeting someone, or you meet someone virtually and then you meet in person around that. It's something, so they're also showing me Sleepless in Seattle, where they met at the top of the Empire State Building on Valentine's Day. There's something about that, okay? Or you could be launching a new product or something with someone who feels like home and you get this idea together. It's very cool. Oh, Libras, this is beautiful for your birthday. Beautiful. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Stop. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. Look, you got the Lovers. Look how beautiful that is. Can you even? Gemini energy? Gemini energy. Duality. Feeling like you get me. Feeling like you're seen and understood. This is beautiful. Look at this. Forming as one. The Lovers is choices in love. Right? Making choices from a place of like temperance, centeredness, and balance. Telling you the wheel is turning in your favor. It's going to feel like you woke up because you surrendered and accepted where you are, right? And then it was like you walk downstairs and it's like, whoa. Or you wake up to a message in your inbox and it's like, whoa. Or you wake up with this idea which leads you to join a group, which leads you to meet a new group of soul tribe people where it's like, whoa, it's like that. Now also with this came the 5 of Wands, and it's called Strife. Now, I want to point something out here. Red Sox fan, Yankees fan. Let's just speak briefly about this. So the Red Sox and the Yankees have a long history of being rivals. It's like a huge thing with it. If you're a baseball fan at all, then you know of which I speak. There's something here about you coming from 2 different backgrounds with this person or this group of people. Again, business partner, new soul, a friend who just feels like I've known you forever. Definitely, possibly romantic here, though. Strong romance vibes, right? There's this feeling of either coming from different backgrounds or appearing to other people to be kind of an odd couple, but it doesn't feel that way. Now, I want to point out, see these, like, they look like double helixes to me. Like, see those, and then you have it here in the Lover's Key as well. These are representing the wands. I'm getting a special message because there's one of these and then 5 of these, and if you add them together, it's 6. 6 of wands, which is victory, public recognition, and getting your due compensation. There is something about this that it feels kind of like they're showing me again Sleepless in Seattle with Meeting at the Top of the Empire State Building. If you think about it, they lived on two opposite, if it's okay if you haven't seen it, I'm gonna break it down for you. Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan lived on opposite ends of the country. She was in Baltimore, Maryland, and he was in Seattle. And, you know, by a turn of events, she ends up writing him this letter. And again, with this letter, with this, remember how I was drawn to the computers and the virtual, whatever. And they end up, but with a lot of, like, they had to do a lot to get there. Like, a lot had to happen and shift into place, and a breakup had to occur, and this had to occur, and then the little kid had to run away, all this stuff for them to get to the top of that Empire State Building. And just as one of them was about to give up, like, they end up meeting, and then they hold hands, and it just feels like I've known you all along. There's something to that. So it's like, again, with this Wheel of Fortune, it feels like there are going to be events transpiring that are going to make you stronger as a result and lead you to either a group of people, a project, and or a person, right? That you feel like, wow, we definitely surmounted either prejudice or self-limiting beliefs or geographic distances or money trouble, whatever that is for you. But now we're together in this way that just feels like I appreciate this so much more because of what it took to get here. Something about that for you. I keep hearing it. Feels like home, feels like home, feels like home, feels like home. Wow. There's also this sense of, like, see how they're clasping hands here and they're clasping hands here? It's almost this feeling of come what may. Like, I'm here. I'm here. The good times and the bad, come what may. This is really beautiful. I'm so obsessed with this for you guys. I feel like getting an angel for your oracle. Let's see here. Wow, Libra, it's really special. Ooh. Okay. Crystal clear intentions, Archangel Michael. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. This is exactly what I was picking up here about coming from a place, see, it's also equating to the Fool energy as well. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. But I want to point out it's the faith part, right? Because it was about accepting where you are and where you weren't. You really get into that place of, like, it's okay, I'm grateful for what I do have, as opposed to focusing on what you don't have. And then it's almost as if you wake up or you find yourself with everything you could ever want and more. And that's so beautiful because it is like you are keeping the faith. And I want to point out, you know, that the focus on it also equates to the owl energy too, which is about seeing in the nighttime the darkness, the unknown, right? As if it were high noon and everything is illuminated, right? It's about walking forward in faith, trusting that, again, it's like I heard in your meditation. I may not know what comes next or where I'm going, but because I'm happy where I am, I could want for little else, right? I'm going to get one more for you guys because it's your birthday season. So I feel like getting another one. Let's do an Earth Magic. This is so cool. Don't you love these decks? They're really cool. And I like how they're two dual energies of, like, you know, medieval and then futuristic. It's very cool. You know, I'm also drawn to Michael. He's holding this sword. It's like the sword of truth and clarity as well. There's something about this with this group. It's like the more that you know thyself and you are authentic to who you are, that calls in your soul tribe. That calls in this group, this person, this working environment, right? It's cool. It's a glass oracle for y'all. Oh my God, I'm so obsessed. Ooh! You have ancestors, generations. We've been talking about this whole time. Helping hands, I just heard. Helping hands. Stone people vigilance. This is so beautiful. This is really speaking to believing it before you see it. Just like I was saying, kind of like the Empress energy. It's like you believe it before you see it. But I want to say something. Remember in your meditation, Stone Age dinosaurs? Hello, coming up to play here. This is exactly what we've been talking about. Having faith before things manifest. That's the key to manifestation, right? Believe it before seeing it. Become a vibrational match to it and draw it to you, right? From that place of gratitude and present moment, right? That's what it is. Libra, this is stunning and beautiful. A very happy birthday season to you. I so hope that this helped and resonated. If so, please let me know in the comments below. I live and love reading your comments. And with that being said, just thank you. Thank you so, so much for being here. And as always, thank you for being you. And be well. Until next time.